Adriana here. We're at Richmond Sports and Fitness. We're now entering in my toning and fat loss program. So today we're gonna work on our legs. Let's go. Okay, so our first exercise is our ninja kicks. We're gonna hold on to something nice and stable. We want our shoulders to be down and back, chest up, and we're gonna sit into our heel in our stability leg here. And now we're gonna raise our leg up, knee into the chest, and fully extend the leg out and bring it back in. But we're gonna do it at a bit of a faster pace. So these are gonna be done 25 on this side.
And I can't wait so we can break apart the hit me if I seem a little unimpressed with this. An antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with this. And I know you mean.
Jump right into our alternating stand-up. Of course, always remember when you're gonna pick anything up, you wanna pick it up like as if you're doing a deadlift. Shoulders down and back nice and straight. No rounding of the back, that's how you're gonna injure yourself, right? So we're gonna bring it over our shoulders, nice and safe. I'm using a 35-pound barbell, but of course you just do what's comfortable for you. So now we're gonna do our alternating stand-ups. Alternating, meaning we're gonna start with our left, stand straight up, come back down, and this time do our right. So 20 of these.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, I ask myself, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I can't wait so we can break apart the.
Now we're going to go into our half body squats. Thrust your hips into the air. Squeeze your glutes, of course. Squeeze your glutes whenever you can, right? 20 of these. Hamstring ball roll-ins to complete the set. I don't know about you guys, but my heart's just going. So for these, you want to make sure that your bum is right at the end of the mat so you can get a full range of motion. Raise your hips up into the air. And when you roll the ball in, bring the hips up with it. You're really gonna feel that squeeze a lot more, opposed to if you just kept the hips dropped. Okay, so let's keep these hips up, and we have 20 of these.
I'm sorry if I seem uninterested, or I'm not listening, or I'm indifferent.
Now we're gonna take a rest. Rests are very important. You wanna let that lactic acid flush out of your system, so then you can go even harder and give it 100% next time. I like to be very precise and use my watch here. Boom, now we got our 30 seconds going. I also want you to take note to make sure that you're drinking lots of water. I highly recommend BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. You can check out my supplement tab for more information on that. But pretty much it's just gonna keep you hydrated and motivated and ready to go the whole way through.
I don't need a boyfriend, so you can't go back. Please enjoy your party, I'll be here. Somewhere in the
Right away, gonna jump into our second set. It's pretty stationary, so you can find a nice spot in the gym and you can really own it there. Before we jump into our lunge with a kickback, I'd like to properly demonstrate how to do a lunge. So when you wanna do a lunge, always we're gonna start with our shoulders down and back. You're gonna hear me saying that a lot, but I just want you to have nice straight posture, okay? You're gonna take one big step forward and one small step back, and you wanna drop the back knee into the floor. So now the back and the front look exactly the same. The thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to leave this leg extended, which now leaves my knee over my toe, which is, we don't want that, okay? We're gonna end up injuring ourselves that way. And safety first, right? Shoulders down and back, getting nice and deep into our lunge. We're now going to lunge and flick our back leg straight into the air and drop it back down. Really bringing it up with the glute here, okay? So, 20 per side. Now we're gonna go right into our burpee with a deadlift. How we properly do that. Have your legs in a nice A like this, the kettlebell right in between. Again, always shoulders down and back. We're avoiding injury. You wanna bend from the hips, okay? And if you have to get any lower, bend with the legs. Whatever you do, please don't do this, okay? You're really gonna hurt yourself. So, here's our deadlift. Pulling straight up, keeping the kettlebell as close to your body as you can, with a big accentuation of the squeeze in the glutes. And now we're gonna add in our favorite burpees, right? So 20 here. Here we go.
With the message, and we'll discuss our big dreams, how we plan to take over the planet. So pardon my manners, I hope you'll understand that I'll be here.
A point that I just wanted to say as I was thinking while I was doing it, make sure when you're coming up to not hike your shoulders. You're gonna end up pinching yourself right here and again, injuring yourself. Now we're gonna go right into our side lunge, 20 per side. As you can tell, I'm really out of breath, so this is a good one. And again, what are we gonna do? We're gonna time our rest. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into our third and final set. Remember, everything we're trying to do for 4 sets, we're gonna be doing a single leg glute bridge with 2 different types of variations, going into a side leg raise, and finally for a frog leg on the bench. So each exercise we're doing for 20 reps per side. So let's jump right into it. So it's a very small micro movement, but it's very effective. And again, always push through your heels, and you're really gonna feel it up here. When you're doing a side leg raise, you wanna make sure that your wrist is in line with your shoulder in line with your hip in line with your ankle. And don't cock your head up like this, because now you're out of neutral spine alignment, and you wanna keep your spine nice and protected, so keep it nice and straight.
Break about to hit me if I seem a little unimpressed with this, an antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with this, and I know.
Growth is made outside of the comfort zone, and the comfort zone is a danger zone, so you must train insane or remain the same. Bring your knees in and keep your feet together. And you're using the bottom of your feet here to stamp the ceiling, okay? 2. Okay, so I really want to encourage that real hard work, because in hard work we trust, right? And anything worth having doesn't come easy. So afterwards, because we are in our toning and fat loss program, we are going to incorporate some cardio, which, you know, is just good heart health. It's just taking care of your heart, right? So I like to choose the hardest thing in the gym, which after we just destroyed our legs, let's jump right onto the Stepmill. Why not, right? It's gonna give us the best results. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 options. You may either do a half an hour of steady state, which is one pace for half an hour all the way through, or 15 minutes of HIIT, which is 30 seconds of work with 60 seconds of rest. So this is what steady state looks like, busting it out for half an hour, or we're gonna go into our HIIT, which looks like this. Slowing it right down for our rest, letting our heart calm down for a second, so then we can have at her again. What's going on? No, okay. Okay, so I just wanted to recap with all you guys. Remember that you're doing 3 circuits with 4 sets each per circuit. Remember to keep your rest short in between 20 to 40 seconds so you keep your heart rate nice and up. And remember to always choose your form over ego in all your exercises to avoid injury. I really hope you enjoyed this program.